It's your boy back again with another video. This finna be one of the most realest videos I done dropped. So peep game. Y'all wanna know the number one way you can gain power over any broad, any woman? Y'all gotta understand one thing, man. You don't get that like chasing after her. You're chasing behind her. You always want to be around her and all that because society done program most of y'all to think that you gotta be nice, you gotta be a gentleman, you gotta be, putting cold off of water bottles and all that. You gotta do magic tricks, stand up on elephants. Man, we ain't none of that. Y'all done been programmed. It's like Terminator, man. Y'all done been programmed to think like you gotta simp to gain that power. You don't do that, bro. And today, I'm finna override that. I'm finna change y'all minds. You feel me? For those of y'all that wanna, those of y'all that wanna change, get your mind changed. Alright? One of the ways you finna get that power, you gotta stop needing her, man. You gotta stop needing her, bro. Because once you understand that your world does not revolve around her, that is the first step to you getting that power back. Because there's mad dudes out here, all right, you want to get with this 10, so you think, oh man, I need to impress her, I need to do more, I gotta be around her more, I gotta text her more. You on the phone there all damn day, chatting about this and that. She gonna talk to you about anything, man. I done said this a number of times. Bros can talk to you about anything the whole day, because most of the time they ain't got nothing to do, unless she one of these higher ankle on, career type women. Most bros ain't got nothing to do. If she ain't at work, she's at home on TikTok, Instagram, posting half naked pics and all that. OnlyFans, trying to get more subscribers and all that. Y'all know what it is. So if you want to sit here and chit chat with her all day, she gonna do that with you, because you allowing that to happen. Do not do that, bro. You way too needy, man. You way too needy. You gotta cut that off. Put the phone down. Get out here and grind. You gotta get back on the grind. A man should be using social media for two things. You trying to network, trying to get your money up, you're trying to get some deals done, or if you're texting abroad, you're trying to set up the next date. That's it. Ain't no time for chit-chatting back and forth about, her plans for the day, what she done ate in the morning, what she finna eat at night, if Tyrone gonna slide through. Some of y'all be doing this, man. Y'all be sitting here chatting abroad about another dude. She telling you about her relationship problems, and you still think that you're gonna hit that. It ain't happening, man. So quit that. Alright, the next thing, man, you gotta control the frame. And what that means is you always gotta be a man's man. It don't matter what the situation is, man. Unless you alone, whenever you're around the broad, whenever you're around this chick, you always gotta keep the frame, man. Even if she cracks a joke, you gotta be like, yeah. You don't gotta burst off laughing like, you on some Dave Chappelle show. Nah, man. Whatever the situation is, if she trying to test you, she trying to manipulate you, because they always gonna totally say you. They always gonna come up with new shit to test you with. You gotta maintain frame. Do not start shouting. Do not, go upside her head. Throw a tantrum, get in a shouting match. Nah, because that's gonna show you got the power. The best power move you can make, if she out of pocket, if she trying to flip out about something, just walk away, man. I don't mean walk away from the relationship. There's a time for that. But if she out of pocket in a moment, just walk away from the situation. Be like, hi baby, I'm out. Sometimes you ain't even gotta say nothing. Just walk out. You feel me? That's gonna demonstrate a whole lot of power, man. And if she asks you later on, like, why you do that? Why you just walk out on me? I was trying to talk to you and all that. You'd be like, nah, I wasn't finna sit there and hear all that. I'm a grown man. You cool now, baby? Alright. Now we on some other things. You cool now? You don't got your feel? Alright, that's done with. That's over with. Now we on this. That's how you gotta move, man. You gotta control your emotion, and in turn, she gonna stay feminine. You gonna keep that beast on lock, because they beasts, man. So you gotta keep that. You gotta keep that you gotta keep that locked away, man. Let her go boss the betas. She ain't no broad feeling bosses, man. You feel me? That is how you maintain that frame, alright? You always gotta stay cool, calm, collected. And if you gotta do some yoga, meditation, whatever you gotta do, you always gotta master your emotions, man. Because in turn, you're gonna show her you're gonna show her how to behave. Remember, I done told you, our bros be like kids, man. They like kids. You gotta treat them as such. Alright? The other thing, bro, you gotta be a leader, man. You gotta lead without chasing. Any situation y'all in. Let's say, you some bro you're trying to get with, and she giving you the wrong ram. She always flaking and all that. Next time you hit her up, be like, hey, pull up to the crib. We're gonna cook something to eat. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna chill. Ain't no, okay, we can reschedule. Okay, next week I'm gonna take it. Nah, man, none of that. You're going to invite her over to the crib. If she coming up with flimsy excuses, I bet. Chuck those and you out. You done trying to get with her. You done pursuing. It's over with. And for y'all dudes who done already smashed, once you get that box, you done with it. Your pursuit is over. You ain't finna sit here chasing. Nah, we don't chase, man. We chase the bag, and we let them chase us. We don't do no chasing, man. That's how you gotta think. Because y'all need to understand how you gotta move as a man. You gotta be moving like this as a man if you want your broad to not be out of pocket. If you want her to be on her best behavior, you gotta be a man's man. And all this game I'm kicking at y'all, this is facts, bro. Tried and tested. I'm not talking about stuff that I done read online, I done seen on some videos. Nah, bro, this is tried and tested, bro. If you want your broad to be not to be out of pocket, you gotta be a man. If you get in a shouting match with her, if you can't be a leader, if you can't lead the situation, a lot of y'all be asking these bras, y'all be asking bras for their opinion. And what I mean is, maybe you're trying to take her out, and you asking her like, okay, so where you want to go? Where you finna go? The only thing you should ask her, like, hey, so what you like to eat? What's your favorite food like? You feel me? If she like Chinese, you like, I bet you're gonna hit this spot. Do not try to put that option on her. Like you pick the place. What is she, your wife? Your queen or something? Bro, we ain't none of that, bro. You gotta lead the situation. And if y'all done been together, for years, something like that, then she can have a say in it. But until that time, you lead everything, man. You make the decision, you pick the spots every time. Because it's gonna be you. Your pocket's paying for that, right? So why you letting her pick the spot? Y'all gotta stop thinking like man. Society done programmed y'all like some Terminator stuff, and we gonna override that. Alright? Stop following these new society things going on. All this Me Too movement. Don't let it go to your ears, man. They trying to kill masculinity. We're trying to bring that back. In 2025, we're bringing it back. We ain't none of that simp-ish, none of that gentleman stuff. just standing up on elephants and all that. Nah, we real men, alright? And we gonna stay being that. Alright?